We go into quizzes in the course navigation links. You're brought to a place where you can create quizzes in your courses. Uh, so to create a quiz, you simply click on the Add Quiz button here. I'm going to get into creating quizzes and all the options that come with that when we hit the assessment module. So that's not just yet, but it's coming. And then over here on the far right, there's also a button here for options, which allows you to manage your question banks. Now, Blackboard had this feature as well, and they were referred to in many different ways, primarily as pools or question pools. And I can click on Manage Question Banks, and here I can add a question bank. We can also import question banks from old courses in Blackboard still at this point. That option's quickly going away. Or you can also migrate them from one Canvas course to another. Sometimes publishers will have question banks available to you, so you can get them from publishers as well, and hopefully they will come in. They'll be able to import in properly to Canvas. That's not always the case, but sometimes it might be worth a try because it can save you a considerable amount of time of having to create your own question banks. So what a question bank is, if I add a question bank, I can call this Chapter 1 Questions. And then I have to hit the Enter or the Return key on my keyboard, depending on whether you have a Mac or a Windows computer. That's created this question bank. It's empty. There are no questions, but I can see the last time it was updated. We'll get a lot deeper into question banks and how to use them and editing quizzes and things like that as we continue on in this course. One thing to be aware of is that all quizzes that you create in your course will not only show up in the quizzes area, they will also show up in the assignments area. They will also show up in the syllabus tool area. And then finally, if you're using modules, which is next on the list of training videos, they'll also show up in the modules area. So this is one really good reason to tidy up your course by managing your course navigation links over here on the left. I'll show you how to do that here coming up shortly when we get into settings.